There's almond butter, chocolate chips, blueberries, my oats, some cinnamon, whey drip. Cardio is complete. I used my ferret gun. I'm gonna have my breakfast now. Just cooked up some ground chicken. I like mine kind of dry and crispy. I found this seasoning at, I think it was Home Sense, the Gourmet Collection. Kickin' Chicken Finger Lickin'. It's really good. Does anyone else get really accident prone in prep? I just did this. I'm trying to do my makeup fast and easy for the gym, and then this happened. All over the floor. And I just dropped my vitamin C serum all over the counter. What is going on this morning? I cleaned up the mess. Now it's breakfast time. I'm ready to pretty much go to the gym. I did fasted cardio this morning, 30 minutes. No reason why fasted. I don't have to do it fasted. I just prefer getting it out of the way in the morning before I eat. And so I'm about to have a meal right now. First meal of the day is 2 scoops of the Elevate Foods cream of rice in the chocolate flavor with some chocolate banana sunflower seed butter. And then I'm gonna do 80 grams of grilled chicken. I know chicken in the morning is weird, but I don't like protein powder in my cream of rice. I don't like the texture. I only like it in oats. I'm gonna throw some mustard on that because mustard is life. And then while I'm sitting here, I should update you. I did check-ins this morning for Coach, so I'm gonna send those off, see if we get any updates. I weighed in at 123.8 pounds, so I am up a little bit since we increased food, but that's still lower than what I stepped on stage at for my last competition. I feel like this is the last week where I'm gonna be blessed with less cardio and more food. I feel like next week it's gonna be pedal to the metal, pushing into the show, because we're gonna be like going into the 5-week out mark. So let's see what he says. Good morning. It is a Wednesday, June the 19th. It's my brother's birthday. I called him. I wished him a happy birthday. I got a lot done today because I've been up since like 1:30, but I didn't get out of bed until 2. My husband came to bed, made a whole bunch of noise, and then he had his phone screen on watching something, and I'm a really light sleeper, so I have been up since then. I did some work on my computer, I had my coffee, I went to go do 30 minutes of cardio, I stretched, foam rolled, practiced posing, and I already feel like it's time to go to bed. But I put my pre-workout in a little container because I don't like mixing it too far in advance. And we are heading to the gym. It's a glute and shoulder workout today. I'm gonna do shoulders first though to prioritize them, because my other 2 glute days I've been doing glutes first and then shoulders at the end. So it's more of just volume versus trying to lift super heavy at that point, because I have nothing left 2 hours into my workout. And I don't know what's going on, but I am breaking out. I don't know if it's stress, like a huge pimple on my head. It's one of those ones that hurts. My weight's been up, so my coach had asked yesterday for a check-in. I sent a check-in. I was 123.8 pounds. And this morning I woke up at 124. I don't know if it's because I didn't sleep well, but also I had kind of asked him, hey, do you think my fats are too high? I'm extremely fat sensitive. I've really noticed that in my off season. The minute I get up over 75 grams of fat, I look at a gram of almond butter and I swear it goes straight to my thigh. Whereas carbs, I can easily smash 400 or 500 grams. Doesn't touch me. My body burns it off. So extremely fat sensitive, very low sensitivity to carbs. I'm just waiting to see what he says, but I also don't want to be gaining a whole bunch of weight at this point because we're going into 5 weeks out in a couple of days. So we got to get a move on here. I still have a couple of pounds to lose. And then I just got to the gym. I finished my pre-workout, but I do not know what's going on today. I feel like such a space cadet. I don't know if it's because I didn't sleep well, or what's going on, but I'm cold. I'm sitting in my car with no air conditioning. It's off and it's a heat wave. It's 27 degrees in my car. I'm wearing long pants, huge baggy t-shirt, and I'm freezing. I could probably put a sweater on top of this and still not be warm. So I feel like this might be a kind of brutal workout. I'm gonna see if I can just zone in and focus. Hopefully I can turn it around, but I really don't want to train right now. I feel like I need to go eat again, even though I had a huge breakfast, huge bowl of oats, tons of carbs, like 60 grams of carbs, 20 grams of fat. I should be totally bouncing off the wall right now, and I'm just not in the mood today at all. We're just gonna woosah. Okay, we are gonna have a good workout. We're gonna go get it done. It's Wednesday. It's leg day. We love leg day. Let's get it. There's a psycho storm here. Last night, my whole bed was shaking. It felt like the roof was gonna come off. I don't know what's going on. It's maybe it because it was super hot. We're in a heat wave, 31 degrees this week. But I'm gonna have to venture out in this to get to the gym in like half an hour. It's actually not that bad once you've drank it for a week maybe. It doesn't even taste like anything anymore. When I first started drinking it, I used to hold my nose because it was so like acidic, I guess, from the apple cider vinegar, but it's really not that bad. And then I'm trying to get the glutamine off the bottom. Just making breakfast. I need to add my whey drip. Does anyone else hate the end of the almond butter container? It's just like a brick down there. It's Thursday now, and I had told my coach yesterday, hey, I feel like my fats are too high because my weight's been going up and we're going into 5 weeks out. We need to start cutting again. And I asked him to drop 2 grams. 2 grams of fat. And I'm like, I'm pretty sure that's maintenance for me. Well, how well do I know my body? I dropped back down to 123.2. One day of 2 grams less fat. I don't know. I'm just really fat sensitive. And for reference, that was just me moving up to 59 grams of fat from 57. So as a competitor, a couple weeks out from a show, under 10% body fat, 57 grams of fat even is pretty high. Don't get me wrong, you need fat to maintain hormone function, but I've seen some interesting protocol where competitors get down around the 40 mark. So we're sitting in a really good spot. It's 4:20. I'm gonna eat my big bowl of oats and go train in half an hour. Normally I wouldn't want to eat this so early in the morning, but because I'm not just doing fasted cardio, which is now obviously not going to be fasted, I'm lifting. I really don't want to go in there and not having eaten anything. because I know I'm not gonna get a good workout. So we're gonna smash this and I will see you. Okay, I just finished cardio. I did my arm workout. I did a little bit of abs. The psycho storm is over. The birds are chirping. It looks like the sun might come up later. I'm gonna get home and I'm excited. I'm taking my daughter to Legoland today. So I ticked all my boxes. I got everything done. I'm at 7,000 steps for the day. So I'm sure I can kill the rest of those chasing after her. Yeah. We're gonna have a good day today. I'm excited. Oh, and I told my coach about yesterday dropping those 2 grams of fat. Weight went back down and we are both kind of just jaw drop. Like, I am so fat sensitive. It's crazy. 2 grams of fat is basically nothing. Also, just a random thought. When I reflect on this week, it's been a little bit of not a rough week. It's been okay, but it's been a little bit all over the place because you get into a schedule and I had found something that was really working for me. As a mom, you have to balance, right? And you're not just running your own schedule. But yeah, not gonna lie, the last week has been a little bit not challenging, but just different because it was my daughter's first week off of school. So schedule is changing. You get into a routine that works for you. And now all of a sudden that's kind of thrown out the window. So I'm just trying to figure that out. It's not a bad time at like 5 or 6 weeks out to just really figure out what's going to start to work, especially as cardio starts to go back up, food starts to go back down. So we're just gonna try to get into a routine that works for us as we go through the summer and she doesn't have school. My skincare is super basic. I use Vivier Skin, so I use the refreshing toner, a vitamin C peptide serum, the daily moisturizer, and SPF 45. So I really simplified my skincare routine and it's just easy, it's fast. I used to use a lot of different products, but honestly, it's not necessary. I need to make meal 2 because it is 8:30. I'm gonna eat it at 9 right before I leave to go to Legoland. So I have lots of energy to play, and then that way when we get home I can have my meal 3. But I'll show you what I'm using because the ingredients are simple, but this is like a shrimp rice salad situation. It's the seasonings that really make the big difference. Let me show you what I got. So obviously I'm gonna get some shrimp. Rice is in the rice cooker, but I have this true lime seasoning. It's salt-free, lime, garlic, and cilantro. This is what I put on the shrimp, but I'm gonna use a little bit more on top, the chili lime seasoning. This one has salt in it, but there's no sugar. A little bit of garlic powder, cucumber, I need lettuce, and of course, mustard. I have the shrimp that I cooked yesterday. A serving of shrimp, 120 grams of rice. I have 200 grams of cucumber, 100 grams of lettuce that I just shredded, and we're gonna do, I like this dill garlic sauerkraut. We're gonna do 40 grams of this, and it goes with the seasoning that I'm gonna put in here. So I show you guys the true lime seasoning, really good. Sprinkle of that, no salt in this one. Prep pack, yellow mustard. Put some of that in here. The chili lime seasoning that I put on the shrimp, I'm gonna add a little bit more. This one has salt, so just a little bit. Some garlic powder. And I'm a dill person. We're gonna add some dill to this. And this makes a really big, really voluminous meal. Voluminous? Voluminous? Okay. And a little bit of lime. And that's it. It's huge too. This is gonna be a meal too. Gotta mix it up. It might not look the most aesthetic, but it tastes really good. You can try it. Also for reference, like, I don't know if you can see, the bowl is literally the size of my head. So we're gonna eat this and then we're gonna head out. We're going to Legoland. And then if you're gonna come to Vaughan Mills, you have to come get a banh mi from Nien Hong. It's the best Vietnamese sandwiches. Get anything? Just about to go make my creamy. I used chocolate protein powder. So I'm gonna use the cookies and cream Santa Bites. I have 16 grams in here and 3 of these Muddy Bites. They're little waffle cone snacks. So they're like the crispy waffle cone with some chocolate inside. But for just 3 cones, it's 70 calories and the ingredients aren't that bad. So little treat. These guys are sugar-free and I'm gonna whip this up real quick. Wow, she's a beaut. I deserve this after Legoland. Morning, it is Saturday. I'm gonna close out the vlog with my Saturday breakfast. 2 tomato basil rice cakes, 2 whole eggs, 190 grams of egg whites. We woke up at 122.2 pounds this morning. So that's almost where I was at my all-time low. And I haven't even done my 2 low carb days. So we sent check-ins to coach. I will insert a photo here. But this is gonna be our first full week going into 5 weeks out with 2 low days, 5 high days. Cardio still 4 times a week, 30 minutes. So I will see you in the next one with hopefully some good updates. Hope everyone's having a fantastic week. Bye for now.